Hi there guys, Welsh here, and we are back. Yes, we are. Okay, so basically today we are going to crack on with part 2 of the epic mountain base build tutorial. So, as you can see, I'm in my little tunnel. You know, we've dug right through, as you saw in the first episode. It's got this pretty lights on, and we've got our lift sorted. It goes all the way up, etc. And it's looking pretty cool. So let's just jump up the top. So we jump in, we turn around, we press X, we go wee all the way up. And there we go. So we'll jump over the hole. So here we go. We are now on the top layer. Yes, we are. So today we're going to put our first, well, we're basically going to build the first level of the base. We're going to put bricks all the way on around the outside, and then we're going to fill the middle. Obviously we'll have to take away some dirt, etc., but that is pretty much easy if you've got a shovel or an auger, etc. So I think what we'll do today, guys, is jump into the menu, and we're going to pick out some concrete block. I think that is exactly what we're going to do just right now. So let's get these blocks in there. And we're going to start cracking on with part 1. Okay, so let's switch to the blocks. So we want nice reinforced concrete blocks. You can do this with wood, guys. It really doesn't matter what you do it with, if you're brand new to the game, etc. So we're just going to do this right on the outside of the mountain, if that makes sense. So right on the edge, just before it drops off. Obviously, you're going to have to compensate for the level of the ground, etc. So you're gonna have to build up 1 or 2 blocks, etc., just like this, and eventually you'll have to do that for the middle as well, but we'll get to that in a second. So I want this to be a bit different than normal, so different shapes, etc., you know, so we don't have just a square or rectangular building. I want it to be slightly, ever so slightly different, just like so. There we go. So that's the outer edge done. So that is basically going to be our limit of how far we can go out. Obviously we can build like a bit of a balcony type of thing where we can shoot down off. Maybe I don't know. We'll look at that in maybe part 3, etc. So this is part 2, guys, and we're well into it now. Obviously you can see that I'm putting blocks down. We're going to fill this whole floor so there's no mud left in the middle whatsoever. There we go. Done. That's all he needs to do on that part. So moving on. So as you can see, we've got one big plain canvas now. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do just around this part yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. So what we're going to need to do now is start building the walls upwards. So basically the same as the first step before we laid the middle of the floor. We you know, choose a spot to start in, preferably a corner, and then we just follow the outside brick again all the way around. And then what we're going to do on top of that then, if you go into your interactive menu, we're going to pick up some metal bars. Obviously you don't have to have the metal bars, you don't have to have windows at all if you don't want them. But the metal bars, they allow you to fight through, so let's just grab some of those, chuck that away maybe, or just chuck it in there, and then we're going to put the metal bars. Obviously some, you know, parts it's going to be difficult for it to not look flush, so what we're going to have to do is use some concrete blocks as well. So I've just put one by here, but I didn't really want to on the end. That's where a concrete block is going to go, but you know, I'm going to edit all this anyway. And so basically it'll look flush. So, you know, metal bars, well, concrete blocks on the outline, on the outer edge, and then metal bars, and then we do that all the way around. So there we go. That is exactly what it'll look like once you've done it. It looks, you know, it looks alright. You know, it's not the best, but it's decent. These concrete blocks are obviously to hide the gaps between bars, that, you know, because bars don't bend unless you have a machine to do them, but we don't have that on you, that don't have that capability to have curved bars and stuff like that. So not yet anyway. So yeah, so what we're going to do then is start doing a line of concrete blocks on top. Like I said, guys, you don't have to do this with just concrete blocks or metal bars. You can do it with wood and have wooden bars. It's totally up to you. I know that wooden bars are not as strong as the metal bars, nor are woods as strong as concrete blocks. But if you're starting out on 7 Days to Die, then that's probably the way to go. So you want to do this right around the whole perimeter again. It is as simple as that. So fast forwarding, and there we go. I've done it for you. It's done. It's looking alright right now. It's starting to take form. So I think what we need to do now is start doing... I think we need to start doing the ceiling, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, we need to start doing some ceiling. Otherwise, when it rains, we're just going to get cold, we're going to get hypothermia, and we're just going to get wet and stuff like that. So before we crack on with that, let's take a jump down the mine shaft, and then we're going to go and have a look what it looks like from the outside, from below the mountain. I'm hoping it looks pretty good. It may not, you never know, but I got a feeling it's going to look like a concrete fortress. It's going to be amazing. Let's have a look. See, I like that. That's that's very nice. I like that, and it's taking shape. It's quite a big base as well. Once we build it up a floor or two, top floor type of thing, or like a roof. Maybe like we'll just do maybe this level and a roof level. So on the roof we can have things like, your concrete mixer, your workbench, etc. So as you can see, this level is for the roof. A ceiling is not the highest, and it looks uncomfortable, and it would annoy the crap out of me. So jump on top and you can see roughly what I mean. I've left this hole in the middle by here on top of the mine shaft for the simple fact, if there's a climber, you can shoot him through the bars. Simple as. So yeah, I think a layer on top, and then that type of thing. So a layer on top, and then another layer on the outer edge, going right around, and then fast forward then, guys, and we'll fill in the whole of the ceiling. So when I was on top of that roof, then I forgot to put in a clip where I was starting to do another ring on the outer edge brick on top of everyone that we've placed so far. So do that, and then you want to fill in your ceiling just like so. So hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Let's move on to the next part. And there we go, guys. It is all done. The ceiling is on, the walls are up, the windows are in, and the flooring is done. Simple as. It was nice and easy. You can do this with any material, guys, whether you want to use cobblestone or whatever. It's all there for you to use. If you're brand new to the game, then just use wood. It's simple as that, guys. It's going to take a lot of wood, but there's a lot out there. So hope you've enjoyed part 2, guys. Check out part 1. I hope that you'll stick around, and welcome to the Welsh Hunter family. So please like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to share to your friends, and I'll catch you on part 3. Bye bye.